Some breaking news right now at 6. President Donald Trump is now seeking more than $6 million from the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. In a motion filed today in Fulton County Superior Court, the president said the money would be used to cover his attorney fees and litigation costs in the recently dismissed criminal election interference case. President Trump says he is entitled to the compensation under a new Georgia law, which allows criminal defendants to recover expenses when prosecutors are dismissed for misconduct. You'll remember, Fulton County DA Fani Willis was accused of having an improper romantic relationship with a private attorney she had hired to work on the case. We have reached out to the DA's office and will let you know if and when they respond.